Hey girl, hey, it's time for you to grab your ticket to the Wealthy Black Women Summit. What is that you say? Let me tell you. The Wealthy Black Women Summit is a virtual event happening on November 18, and this is a place for Black women to get together and talk about building wealth. We're going to talk about any type of wealth, though my favorite is financial wealth. I will have a session just for you to share with you on the four pillars of investing in the capital market. Show you how simple it is if you do a pre-work and how you can set up your investment strategy and keep at it, or if you're already investing, just make sure that you continue doing what you have been doing, because building financial wealth cannot happen without you investing. We are good Black women at making the money, at saving the money. We need to get better at investing the money, and I'm going to show you, at least get you started on how to do that. Talking about financial wealth, I have Tanisha Matthews. She's a credit card expert. She worked in credit card for 17 years in a large bank here in Canada, and she'll come to talk to you about things you should know about credit cards. I am a huge credit card user, mainly to collect points, but she will tell you one thing for sure: if you're paying interest on your balance every month, there is no point of you collecting collecting points. And she will tell you also about other things about credit cards, because you know what, those banks, they're putting those credit cards out there for us to pay interest. We need to show them that we're actually using them to build wealth. And so we're using them to our advantage. And you need to know what are the things that you need to keep your eye on in terms of credit cards. Another session, which is in relation to financial wealth, is the session by Sarah Semajust. She's a real estate investor, amazing at what she does. She has done different strategies for real estate investing. So if real estate investing is something that you are considering as an option of something to do for you to build wealth, you should attend her session 100%. She'll be talking about different strategies of real estate investing, and so you can see for yourself what will work for you, and she will give you pointers on how to get started. So, what other type of wealth we're going to be talking about on November 18th? The first one is that we're going to be talking about our hair. Listen, winter is coming, and winter, at least for me and for most Black women that I know, is really hard on our curls, and a lot of us don't know how to handle our hair during winter. Or like if you're living in a very humid climate, we don't know how to really take care of our curls. And so Ria Jamat, she's a curl specialist, and she will come to really let us know how to take care of those beautiful curls that we have been blessed with. So we make sure that essentially they're healthy. Another session is by Adeline Mutambanema. She will actually have two sessions. The first one, I hope that you're sitting tight, is a workout. We're starting the day, the summit, on the summit day, we're starting the day with the workout at 7 a.m. Eastern time. She's gonna help us get moving, get our blood flowing in our body, and really get us ready for the day of talks, because it's going to be a full day of event. She will also have another session later that day on personal health. Her session is essentially your health is your wealth. So she's a life coach and she's a fitness instructor. She will be sharing with you pointers to really make sure to keep your body healthy, because there is no point of building even financial wealth if we're not going to be healthy physically. Entrepreneurship, Magda Silves. She's a serial entrepreneur. She has created different kind of businesses, including one restaurant out here, Canteen Bistro, that I love. They make the most amazing sandwiches and salads, and also smoothie, which I haven't tried yet. But she will come to talk to us about entrepreneurship. Black women are starting businesses. Those past few years, we have really clued in that for to build wealth, or like keep wealth, or making sure to grow it in a very sustainable way, we need to have some sort of business. So we don't want to create our business and then find ourselves in hot waters later on. Most of the business fell within 5 years. We want to make sure we go past that 5 year mark. So Magda will come to really share her journey as an entrepreneur, and also answer our question that we may have, to make sure that we actually are setting up our business the right way. And talking about setting up our business the right way, Evelyn Adu Febire. She's a CPA by trade and she knows numbers. She knows numbers. She's gonna come to talk to us on how to set up our business in a way that we get paid first. The last thing we want to do is to pay everything, everyone in our business and not really having money in our pocket. Yes, yes, they say that's the way when you start and all that. But for how long? We are creating businesses to be able to make money ourselves. So we cannot just be pouring money into the business and not have anything for us. So there is a way for you to strategize and set up your do your numbers in a way for you to making sure that your business is going to be successful. Or if it doesn't look like it on paper, just find strategies to address that right from the get-go and not you figuring that out like 2 or 3 years down the road. What other session do we have? Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. I recognize that. However, if you looking for other opportunity, one thing you want to make sure of is not to have to send hundreds, 200 resumes out there before you can actually get hired. Nduge Pavao, she's a global talent management acquisition person, and she's coming to talk to us about how to get hired. So essentially, the first time you send your resume in, get the call. There is a way, really for you to craft your resume. She will tell you from a recruiter perspective what you should be doing, how you should be setting up your resume to be able to get hired right away, at least get the call when you send your resume in. What else do we have at that summit? You will have the opportunity to mingle with other Black women. What's the point of having a summit if we don't get to connect with each other and establish a relationship? At the end of, well, during each session, you'll have the chat where you can, freely communicate and interact with other Black women. But the most important thing in terms of connecting with other Black women will happen at the end of the day. After we are done with all sessions, we'll have Zoom chats for about an hour or so where you can choose which chat you want to go into. Each chat will be based on the topic of the day, whether you want to talk more about investing, whether you want to talk about entrepreneurship, whether you want to talk more about hair. You can join that chat and you can move from one chat to the other, essentially. So you get to see people, see other Black women and chat with them. And I'm hoping that during that you get to really connect with one or two Black women or even more that you're going to actually keep in touch with after the summit, who are going to become your accountability partners. Because one thing that I will love for you is that this summit is not one and done, but that you get the information from it and you put it in action. And it's much easier when you have other people doing the same thing like you. So I hope that you actually join us for the Zoom chat at the end of the day and that you connect with other Black women close enough that you keep in touch with them and you guys start working together toward the goal that you want to achieve. And we have a keynote speaker at the end of the day, Grace Mayele. She's a branding strategist. So she will come to essentially talk to us about wealth building, but really putting it in a more holistic way, bringing together all the learnings, all the sharing that we would have had during the day. And she will help us really finish the day on such note to really help us, continue in that vibe for longer, for a long time after. So I hope you can see how excited I am. If you don't have your ticket yet, I've put a link to the summit site below in the description below this video. Grab your ticket. The VIP pass gives you access to the replays for 3 months because I do understand that maybe during the day you won't be able to absorb all the information. So you want to be able to come back. And so get the VIP pass so you can actually go back for 3 months. You have access to the replays. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So do share with other Black women here. And I hope to see you on November 18th so we get to talk about building wealth. Have a good day.